Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Also, hit that bell. Stay alert when we release new videos. All right guys, I'm gonna pick up where we left off on the last video. I'm gonna start working on the mobile pasture shelter. What we need to do today is start working on the uprights on the corners and start framing in the walls. There's not a whole lot. The hardest part about the walls for this design is going to be each corner brace. Instead of using a 6x6 or 4x4 for the corners, what I'm gonna end up doing is I have 2x6 lumber. I believe I have 10 foot and 8 foot, but I'll have to look and double check. We want to have a slant, so we want to go from the front to back. It needs to be slanted down. So we're going to take 3 of the 2x6s and we're going to stack them together. I'm going to use a little bit of liquid nails in between each layer, as well as screwing them into each other to make a nice sturdy support. And that's going to be for each corner. I'm going to do that each corner here. We're going to stand them upright. We're going to bolt them and screw them in place and get them up. And then from each side, from each corner I should say, I'm going to be running some 2x4 stringers going horizontally across to kind of give us nailing points for our plywood on the outside. So that's what I'm working on today. We'll see how far we get along. Not sure how much we'll get in place or built out, but got to make some progress. So let's go ahead and get started. 2x6x10. All right, so we're going to take these. I'm gonna try to find a somewhat flat area. Luckily the ground's still pretty hard right now because we've had pretty hard freeze this last week. It's been in the teens and single digits in the morning and usually in the low 20s during the day. Today's high is supposed to be 40 or 42, so a warm spell. But right now the ground's still pretty hard and solid, so we'll use that. All right. Let me grab the liquid nails and screws. All right guys, we got the 2x6s put together with the liquid nails and screws. While I was doing that though, I think I've changed the plans a little bit. I was trying to think of what we can do to utilize the materials that we've got here a few months ago without having to buy anything additional. Instead of doing those 2x6 braced corner posts here, what I'm gonna do is I've got 2 4x6s that I'm going to use on the front here, and then we'll use that brace that we just built with the 3 2x6s for the corner up here. So we'll have the 3 braces or 3 posts that we need for the front with those. And then on the back, I plan on using, I have a couple 4x4s, and what I plan on doing with those is we can use those on the back because that'll give me an additional space down here, a gap that we can put on some additional 2x6s or 2x8s on the interior of this as kind of like a backer board, give us somewhere to mount the hay feeder on and allow the cows to push in without pushing the wall out. So a little slightly different plan, and I'm trying to figure out the peak of the roof, where I can adjust it towards the front. I'm just kind of doing this on the fly. Again, I have no blueprints. I have no official drawings of this. This is all just winging it as I go, trying to make something come to fruition here, and we'll do our best to make it functional. So let's get working. All right, guys, well, I think that's as far as we're gonna get on today's video. It's been kind of going step by step, wall by wall, and just kind of looking at the lumber we have and figuring out what I can do on hand. I'll have to pick back up. I do have sheets of plywood siding that I'm gonna put all the way around on the outside of this. And then we have some 2x6s that I wanna put all on the inside as kickboards. Don't know if we have enough to do all that, but I do know for sure I don't have the material to do the roof. There is some old tin roofing on the property that I want to try to maybe repurpose and resalvage to use for the roof. If we can do that, that's perfect. Otherwise, I'll have to buy something, come up with plan B. But for right now, we're just gonna leave it here, pick back up on the next video. I appreciate everyone following along. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button down below. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later.